When you need to smile.
Freshman year in September, I met a girl named Crystal. She was cool and pretty funny, but since I had a best friend already, I didn't really get too close to her. However, we were among the only three freshmen given the privilege of traveling with the concert and gospel choirs to Prague in the Czech Republic of Europe for an international competition against 800 other choirs from around the world. We decided to work together because it helped with our harmonies. As time went on, we grew a bit more comfortable with each other, and when March rolled in, we decided to be roommates for the trip. She had a senior boyfriend that was in the choir, and I was infatuated with the senior in the choir as well. The choir conductor approached me before the trip and warned me about the guy I was infatuated with because he was a player. My heart, however, was too stubborn to listen. Throughout the whole trip, I stayed with him, knowing that he had someone else back home. When my teacher saw, she made the other chaperones separate us. She also saw how publicly affectionate Crystal was with her boyfriend, and she separated them as well. That night, she came to our room and gave us a talk. She basically told us to remain distant from our guys for the rest of the trip, something that weighed heavy in our hearts. When our teacher left, I noticed that Crystal shifted to her side, and I saw her shoulders drop hard. She started to try to spew her feelings and thoughts out, but her tears kept attacking her instead. So I got comfortable in bed and faced her as she just let her tears out. When she finally could get her words out, she spilled her heart out to me. I found out things about her that I would never have thought she went through. She was so in love with her boyfriend. Then I told her about my story with my senior. I told her about how wrapped around his finger I was. By that time, all of my mascara was seeping into the white hotel pillow. I saw how distraught she was, and so I awkwardly asked if she wanted cuddles. She said she did, so I held on to her and we fell asleep in the midst of so many tears. After that day, we've been inseparable. It's been a scary journey. Just before our trip to Puerto Rico the following year, I began distancing myself from Crystal when I noticed she became closer to another of her friends. I feared her leaving me, but I fought the urge to ruin our friendship as best I could. And on April 16th, midway through the flight to Puerto Rico, she turned to me and said, "Well, we've been close for a while, and I want to be with you forever. So, do you want to be my best friend?" And she pulled out a necklace. It was a silver half heart with a small rhinestone flower, and below that was the word forever. She kept the friend's half, and we put them on each other. I was in shock and in awe because no one had ever done anything so sweet for my friendship before. Since then, I trust her with my life. I tell her everything and don't hesitate because I know she will stick with me through anything.
When you need to smile, but you can't afford it, go on, point it out. I'm gonna steal it. When the flow is more